Bonjour, Tabiki Gisis Gijikwe, Nindishnakas, Nagachiwanang, Indunjiba, Migizi da Odom. My name is Taysha Martineau. I'm 28 years old. I come from the Fond du Lac Reservation, and I stand in opposition of the Enbridge Line 3 pipeline because at home I have 3 beautiful Indigenous daughters and 1 strong son. When corporations like Enbridge build pipelines such as Line 3, Line 4, Line 5, or even energy transfer partners with the Dakota Access Pipeline, the increase of violence against Indigenous women in the communities along these routes increased by 22%. Before that 22% increase, my young daughters already faced the statistics of being 1 in 3. Before the age of 15, 1 in 3 Indigenous women are raped, go missing, or end up murdered by an intimate partner, family member, acquaintance, or friend. You know, when you get these companies who come in with thousands of out-of-state workers in these small communities, oftentimes there are work hiatuses where they're sitting in these hotels with a lot of time and money in their pockets. Some of them are going to go try to find a girl or a boy. So we need to be moving away from our fossil fuel addiction. We need to be moving towards a just transition. We need to understand that we are in the time of the 7th fire. And in order for us to move forward into the 8th fire, a world of peace and prosperity, we need to go back. We need to move away from all of the comforts and the luxuries that we have today and be willing to be uncomfortable so that one day our children and their children after them can continue to live this life in a good way, can continue to gather wild rice, gather berries, hunt the deer in this area, fish these rivers. If we don't do that, none of us will be here long. It's not an Indigenous fight. We are literally in the fight for humanity. Line 3 is the dying gasps of the oil industry, and they know it, and that's why they're so desperate. They are screaming, they are terrified, and all of that noise means nothing in the face of the voice of our ancestors calling out for us to wake up and remember. If you weren't at Standing Rock, and that's a regret in your heart, you should get here. You know, you as an individual are everything good that your ancestors brought to this place. And we need you here on the front line to stand with us today for a future for your grandchildren too.